first graders. I'm really missing you guys today, and I hope that you guys are off to a great start. Today we're going to go ahead and read the geode Full Sail Ahead, a Viking story. So go ahead and grab your geode, and Marvin and I will give you a couple seconds to get ready. Marvin's just taking a look out the window, noticing what's going on outside. I hope you guys have had some time during our kind of staycation in the house. I hope you've had some time to notice some different things that are going on outside, notice what's happening in nature, maybe even notice some things that are going on inside of your house. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and get started with our geode, Full Sail Ahead, a Viking story. This is by Lior Klers and illustrated by Nicolas Aznarez. So point to the words and follow along with me as we get started. Think in your brain, what is a Viking? What is a Viking? Let's find out. Here we go. They call me Rolf. Point to Rolf and notice what's happening in the background. I stand on the deck of this Viking ship, blasted by the wind. This is my first time at sea. I am sailing from Iceland to a new land. What do you wonder? I wonder where he might be going. The ship is Eric's. We call him Eric the Red. He is bringing us to Greenland. He says there is lots of land there. I will have some of that land. Now that I am not a lad, I want my own farm. Notice on the map over here where they are traveling to and where they are traveling from. There's lots of different vocabulary words and things to think about on this page. Why do you think they call him Eric the Red? If you said it's because of his red hair or his red beard, I think you might be right. My next question is, what is a lad? He says, now that I am not a lad, I want my own farm. What do you think a lad might be? If you said a kid or a child, I think that you're right. Nice work. Turn the page. Pages 6 and 7. The wind howls, flinging mist. It could blow me over. The ship rocks. Waves swell, splashing water. Will the ship tip over? Will I ever see land again? I wish I were back in Iceland, safe and dry. I wonder how Rolf is feeling right now. Maybe you could share a feeling that you think Rolf is feeling. I'm thinking maybe scared, afraid, nervous, a lot of uncomfortable feelings. Turn the page. Stop, I think. Stop longing for home. I think about what Mom said when I left. Be strong like the wind. I must trust Eric. I must trust the ship. I must do my job. Just think about what he's telling himself in his brain. What is he telling himself to keep going forward? Maybe you could say a couple of those things to yourself today. On the page. The ship is low. Water spills onto the deck. If there is too much water, we will sink. I grab a pot and fill it. I dump the water out the back. Still, the wind smacks and slaps. So think about how he's feeling now. The boat is starting to fill up with water. How is he feeling now? Pages 12 and 13. Yet I must also trust the wind, for it is our power. Thanks to the wind, our ship can cross the sea. The big sail traps the wind. Then the wind thrusts the ship forward. A strong wind will bring us to land. So I'm connecting with Gilberto and the wind. It sounds like Rolf at times is upset with the wind, but then at other times he really appreciates and loves the powerful force of the wind. So maybe you could think about what are some things he loves about the wind and what are some things that are kind of bothering him about the wind right now. Last page. So on we sail into the blasting, chilling wind. Our ship is swift, crossing over the waves, crossing to my new home. So notice where he is arriving to. Maybe you could talk about some of the colors that you notice, what you notice going on with the land there. How interesting and how exciting for Rolf. We're going to go ahead and read the more page, so follow along with me. About 1,000 years ago, people from Nordic countries used long wooden ships for trade, war, and exploration. Today we call these people Vikings. Much of the information about the Vikings comes from tales or sagas they told. Eric the Red, a famous Viking, was known for his red hair and beard. He lived in Iceland, but was banished as punishment for a crime. Eric sailed west and landed on a nearby island. Later, he brought other Vikings with him to start a new community there. Eric's son, Leif, was also an explorer. During one voyage, he rescued a group of sailors and earned the nickname Leif the Lucky. How fascinating and how neat that this book, Full Sail Ahead, there goes Marvin barking. Hey buddy, it's okay. But this book, Full Sail Ahead, is based on a true story and about a real person named Eric the Red. How cool. Marvin's really excited about reading this video too. Hey buddy. So I do have a couple of challenges for you today. My first challenge for you is to think about something in your life that's made you scared or made you feel nervous, but you were like Rolf and you believed in yourself and you powered through and you trusted, and the end result was really great. So I'm thinking about, for some of you, maybe your first day of school. Maybe you were feeling really nervous, you didn't know anybody, you didn't know who your teacher was going to be. And what were some of the things that you said to yourself or told yourself to get yourself through that challenging situation? Maybe you joined a team for the first time and you were feeling nervous. What were some things that you did to get yourself through? You can write this down, you can just talk to an adult about it, but I challenge you to discuss or to write about something that made you feel nervous or scared, and then what did you say to yourself or what did you do to trust that everything was going to be okay? I actually have something to share with you that I've been working on. I think I mentioned this to you guys earlier on in the school year, but I have been working, just on this short break, I have been working on playing the guitar. Now, right now I'm not very good. I've taken 4 different lessons and I'm learning and I'm working on it every single day. I'm not the best right now, but I believe in myself and I trust in myself that if I keep playing every single day, I'm going to get better and I will eventually get to the level that I want to get to. Maybe you feel like this with reading. Maybe you're not the best reader right now, and that's okay. But what are you going to do to get better and better at it every day? Let me show you all that I know on the guitar right now. This is all that I know. I know a couple of different chords. I know an E chord. I know an A chord. I know a G chord. And I know a D chord. So again, I'm not the best. But you know what? I believe in myself and I know that every day I'm going to practice and I'm going to get better. So what are you going to do during this time to challenge yourself to get better at something? I hope it's reading. I hope it's writing. I hope it's learning. But pick something. Find something to challenge yourself at every single day. Let me know what that is, and I can't wait to hear from you guys. Have a wonderful day, and